And I can assure you that they will be explaining as well as performing the kind of music that is the kind of flamenco and Sephardic music that you're expecting to hear. And you see this special dance floor, it was laid out just this morning because we needed a floor that would let you hear all the clicks and taps that these flamenco dances seem to produce. So first of all, the leader of this group, Scott Mateo Davies, was born in Minneapolis. He began studying guitar at age 9. Upon completing high school, well, that means he got through high school, he traveled extensively for 4 years, performing as a folk singer in diverse venues in London, Casablanca. He probably met some important people in Casablanca. Or Humphrey Bogart or somebody. Stockholm and New Delhi. In 1982, he moved to Madrid, where he began intensively studying flamenco guitar. Davies returned to Spain each year to continue his studies and to perform. 2 of his performances have been broadcast on Radio Nacional de España. His mentors there included David Serva and Aquilino Jimenez, who is known as El Entry. From 1986 to 1998, Davies was featured guitarist and oud player, and you'll see an oud and you'll hear it, for Voices of Sefarad, a group dedicated to performing music and dance of the Spanish Jewish diaspora. In May of 1995, Voices of Sefarad received the prestigious Robert and Adele S. Blank Jewish Arts Award in New York. In 1999, he was involved in the independent film project Puente del Almas. He was featured guitarist and arranged the ensemble music. Since then, he has been touring and performing. And as far as performing, you notice that there were some CDs out there on the table. They will let you recapture some of what you hear today on a CD in your own music creating electronics. And so we look to hear from him. Hopefully, there he is. Give him a big hand. How'd you like that Spanish? It only took 1 year in view of that. I think I got most of it right. Next is our vocalist, Rachel Meloy. She said her name is Rachel, and I asked her, is Rachel okay? Because I love that. You got a lot of in it. So Rachel La Mala Meloy is an American-born vocalist with Calderaj Ram, Gypsy roots. She has performed with Flamenco Mateo. And recently she was vocalist in the 2010 Heartland Tango Festival. She was the featured vocalist at the 2009 Burnsville International Festival and the 2007 Bloomington, that got to be Indiana, and U of I Jazz Festival. She has also sung in several stage productions, including the 2008 solo and the 2007 joint flamenco production, Hiroshima Tia. She has a background in language, linguistics, and studies in various languages, including, listen to this, Spanish, French, Hebrew, Arabic, Farsi, and Romance. So she's, besides a singer, she's got a brain up there with music. Rachel is adept at singing in many languages and styles. She is trained with the artists from around the world, including Jesus Montoya, Maria Elena La Cordobesa, Esma, oh, this is a good one, Reza Kova, and the Laman brothers. And there are several more which I will not cripple by pronouncing them wrong. But believe me, she is a very accomplished artist, and you will believe more once you hear her. Now here's a real change. When we set this up, you know, the Jewish Music Fund is something that we set up way back because my folks were always involved in the music, and Regina, who always used to call her Regina, and my dad, Walter, were always schlepping us off to concerts and this kind of stuff, because they sang in a choir. And so I understand, you know, the kind of thing that music will do for you. Well, I came to here to Bethlehem to set up this program, and I started to talk to this executive director, Tessa, I should say, Goldberg. And who would believe that Tessa Goldberg, that very efficient executive director, sitting behind a desk, would also be a flamenco dancer. And you will see today that she really is. She studied ballet from the age of 4 in Cape Town, South Africa, attended the University of Cape Town Ballet School, South Africa, as a part-time student from 1974, completed elementary and intermediate levels in the RAD, which is Royal Academy of Dance and Ballet, in 1975. In 78, enrolled at the University of Cape Town Ballet School. As a first-time student, studied ballet, music, choreography, and different forms of national dancing, Russian, Greek, Spanish, and Polish, I should say. Attended the Maryland Shear Dance Studio, Cape Town, South Africa, and was invited to join the Spanish Dance Company, completed all Spanish dance exams, and graduated with honors. And you will see that she graduated with honors. She didn't dress that way when she was the executive director. Believe me. And last and certainly not least, if I can flip this page over, is an astounding, charismatic dancer who you will be very much impressed with. Andrea took her first flamenco class while living in South Chile, and then found a vibrant flamenco community in where? Minnesota? She performs regularly with different flamenco cuadros in Twin Cities tableaus. Andrea has danced recently in Zorango, flamencos Romero, Marchita, and Rostratos, and in explorations in flamenco, co-represented by Intermediate Arts in Zorango Flamenco. She studies with Susana Di Palma at Zorango Flamenco and has studied with Cristina Di Sacramento of Anda Flamenco. Every few years, Andrea returns to Spain to take in flamenco in her homeland. Let's hear it for Andrea. Thank you again for your attention. Sit back, now that the executive director has all the chairs out, relax and enjoy a great program. Thanks again.